Welcome between these hallowed hedges. Sanford Stadium in Athens, Georgia, home to the Georgia Bulldogs. They've had a little chicken, they've had a little drink, and friends, it's time once again to let the big dogs eat. A top 25 showdown coming up. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So Kentucky's offense takes the field to start this game off. And here he comes, guys, the man who makes everything go.
Everything in this offense is built around his ability. He's got such great field vision. He's got it all, Palmer.
He is must-watch TV. Let's not get it twisted. People show up to this stadium. People are watching back at home because of this guy right here.
Using his legs, it's Patterson. And he make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Looking to throw on 3rd. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And this dude knows how to get after quarterbacks. Last week he had 3 sacks. He gets his first today. I'll tell you what, you better know where he is before the ball snapped every single play.
Kentucky sent out the punting unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. The offense lining up for a first down play. He's going to pass. Fires to the wideout. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Just a short pass to the tight end. Tackled immediately after the catch. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. That's it, fly. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. Georgia sends out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. On the return, it's Brown. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. From the gun, give on the inside. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Getting some heat. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. 2nd down coming up. Gives it to the back on the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Wide out in motion. The give on the inside. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. And now on third down after that last run. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Quickly to the tight end. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Here comes the offense on second down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Looking for space. It's Etienne. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Might as well give it to him again. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. They go to the ground. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Oh, it's a reverse. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Still looking on the move. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. First down here for the offense. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. He makes a catch. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Georgia! They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
It took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 7-0. An 84-yard drive there. And they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Doyle. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
Defensively, you got them backed up. There's two options that they're going to do. They're going to run the football and be conservative, or they're going to try to take shots down the field. They tried to take a shot. Defense was ready. Nice pass rush. Way to get to the QB and get after that sucker.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. It'll be a draw. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Finds a crease at the 20. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
29 on the play. First down for the offense.
Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. It's starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the running back. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got his man quickly. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Now on 2nd down after the short completion. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Snap it to the back. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Brown. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. The receiver on the jet sweep. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And they've converted their first 2 3rd down opportunities, but a 3rd and long is a different animal. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. It is good.
That makes the score Georgia 7, Kentucky 3.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Handoff to the lone back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? They'll try to run for it. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. The inside handoff. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? Feeling some heat. Using his feet to buy time.
As a coach, that is exactly what you want. You want complementary football. The offense has been doing their thing. This defense now stepping up, maybe trying to get the football back to their offense again.
Georgia lining up to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
Fair catch, called for and made. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Kentucky sends out the punting unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Wide receiver shows motion. Out of the gun, the running back has it. At midfield, he's got room. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Georgia comes quickly to the line.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Belt. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. Had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Dogs!
That was a great example of a running back toting the rock with conviction. There's not a lot of time to hesitate. If you see a split second, you see a hole, you've got to hit it right now. Nice job by the RB there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They'll go to the ground. Bulls his way forward. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Grab near the sticks. It's Key. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. He wants to throw. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. On second down, he'll fire. It's complete to the right. Still on his feet at the 45. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Fires deep on the run. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. It's good.
That makes the score. Georgia 14, Kentucky 6.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Guys, it's been an entertaining first half and not a lot of time left to put some more points on the board.
No, but you got this possession right here to maybe go into the half tied up. So good first half, but a great way, Jesse, to end this first half.
Yeah, you'd love to take that momentum into the second half. And listen, this offense practices 2 minutes.
And that pass is intercepted. He'll go out of bounds, but just what they needed to get the ball back.
And quarterbacks have to really understand spacing. They got to understand I'm near the sideline. I can shade inside of that guy and understand there's not a lot of room outside. He does a really good job of knowing where he is on the field, breaking on the football, making the interception.
A great spot to start this drive for the offense. They'll throw it on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Last play didn't go as planned. Now 2nd and 10 from the 26. With the catch, it's Key. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's got it. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. From the gun. Looking to scramble. And the defense wraps up the first half by taking it to the quarterback and getting the sack. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, men. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football in Athens. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Dooley Field inside Sanford Stadium.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end it.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the 3rd quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. He'll try to do it himself. At the 20, he's got space. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Georgia sends out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one.
Now, a 4th down.
coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They'll leave it with him. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. Going to the ground. And the Wildcats get it past the sticks. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. The give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Now they'll run the draw. Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Kentucky will be forced to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Going over the top. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room, it's Robinson. Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36. Fast motion from the offense. The give to the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? They'll try to power their way ahead. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. And the Bulldogs are rolling down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll run it to the right side. Powers through the defender. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. They've been able to control the ball. This is the 7th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 3. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Georgia lining up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. To the ground with the back. Dances away from 1. And he was able to get away from 1 tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Looking to throw on 2nd down. The freshman quarterback very fortunate for that one to fall incomplete. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that 1st down. Pressure coming. And the freshman just threw it behind him that time. Now on 2nd down. Back to the air one more time. Got it in the middle. It's key. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They'll try to get outside. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Looking for room. It's Robinson. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. Georgia sends out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Motion from the offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Using the quick game. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. This offense has a second down play. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. Offense gets set for second down. It's a draw. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Unloads it left. Hauls it in. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And that's the problem with blitzing on defense. You live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. Defense dialed up the pressure, but the offense had a better play call. They ran it away from the blitz, and that's why they were able to be successful.
That's caught. It's Anderson. Tackle is made after the first down. The Wildcats are on the move. Running back goes in motion. From the red zone, looking for a man. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. He'll do it himself. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. And the offense knows the task ahead. They're down 8. It's first and goal. They need a touchdown and the 2. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Nowhere to move. Touchdown, Wildcats. He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin.
And step number 1 when you want a great running back, someone who runs angry and continues to break tackle after tackle. This guy was unbelievable on that rush.
I don't know, David, if this defense was ready for this guy. They got to do a better job as the game goes on, getting more hats to the football, because it's obvious now it's not going to be just one guy who brings him down. They've got to get extra hats to the football to stop this rushing attack.
Wants to go up top. Almost had the completion, just missed it. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms and all the years, coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. caught over the middle. It's Humphries. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. At the 45 on its way. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Dogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Leaves it with the running back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Breaks the tackle. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. They run the reverse. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. His drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. 3rd down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. Complete downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Here's the handoff. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Long drive here. Play number 12 coming up for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. It's good. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They've got him pinned back in a world of trouble, and listen to this crowd coming through. Quickly complete. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Now improvising. At the 35, he's open. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
It's the 4th quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a 1-possession game. We're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting positive yards, keeping this drive alive. We need to score badly. We've got to keep drives alive like this. Wonderful job.
And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. He wants to throw it. Got his man to the left. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Trying to find his man on 1st down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Wants to throw on second down. Unleashes one. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Gotta have it here on fourth down. Looking for the end zone. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Georgia trying to finish the deal and run out the clock. From the gun, running back gets to give. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation.
Number 92 on to punt it away.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. They're trying to get to it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Coming after it. And that is how we will wrap this one up. When you hit this point in the season, week 7, you sort of turn the corner and you remain unbeaten at this point. You've morphed into a championship contender.
Yes, but you don't want to peek too far ahead, Reese. You kind of want to be like, nothing to see here, just move on. We haven't accomplished what we wanted yet. We haven't accomplished what we set out to do. It's week 7. I know you guys got bigger hopes and bigger dreams than just being to week 7 and being undefeated.
And guys, I've been really impressed with this team because they just seemed to always have an identity. From the very beginning of the year, they knew who they were, they knew what they were going to go out and try to accomplish and how they wanted to dominate teams. And they've been able to do that to this point. So, David, to your point, just keep getting better every single week moving ahead. And this team could be in the college football playoff discussion.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.